Welcome back to the JamFi official channel. Today we are diving into one of the most important topics for JamFi, our ecosystem partnerships. What they unlock, why they matter, and how each collaboration brings us closer to a fully connected financial ecosystem. Because JamFi isn't building a single product, we're building a unified on-chain financial layer designed for real-world utility, and partnerships are the engines that help this vision move forward. So let's take a closer look and break down the partnerships powering this entire roadmap. To build a full-scale DeFi ecosystem, lending, scaling, liquidity pools, payments, cards, and on-chain identity, you need strong partners. No project can build everything alone, and JamFi is no exception. That's why JamFi collaborates with infrastructure leaders, AI liquidity protocols, RWA ecosystems, security platforms, educational hubs, and Web3 social layers. Every partnership closes a critical part of the value chain: liquidity, user onboarding, yield optimization, real-world utility, safety and compliance, and AI analytics. And all of these come together like puzzle pieces. Together, these platforms help transform JamFi from a classical DeFi platform into a full economic loop. And one of the most meaningful partnerships so far is with Flipper. Let's break it down. So, Flipper is one of the fastest growing ecosystems inside Telegram, an AI-powered liquidity layer designed for trading, yield, and seamless onboarding. It's dynamic, user-friendly, and fully aligned with what JamFi is building. And why this partnership matters? First, frictionless onboarding inside Telegram. As our co-founder Max said in the AMA, many users discover crypto through Telegram already. Having JamFi liquidity available inside Flipper removes barriers and accelerates adoption. And this is absolutely true. With this, users can learn, then trade, then access liquidity, and then move to JamFi. And all without Telegram. It makes the whole experience feel natural and instant. This is actually the shortest onboarding path we've ever had, and one of the most efficient in the industry. Second, complementary infrastructure. Flipper builds the backend, liquidity routing, AI analytics, and trade intelligence, while Jammy builds the front end of adoption, real financial tools people use daily. This complementary setup is powerful. Together, Flipper helps you earn smarter, JamFi helps you use those earnings, and that creates a complete DeFi loop where value flows effortlessly. 3. The financial cycle. Learn, trade, earn, and spend. This is the core idea of the partnership. You learn inside Telegram, trade with Flipper's AI, earn yield, then use it inside JamFi, loans, staking, payments, and eventually spend it through JamFi cards. This closes the loop and makes DeFi actually functional. This is how we move from speculative crypto to real usable finance, something millions of people can benefit from daily. The partnership truly accelerates that transition. Water 150 is a real-world assets ecosystem focused on sustainable water infrastructure and impact projects. It's a partnership that brings a strong real-world dimension into the JamFi ecosystem, connecting blockchain finance with tangible, socially meaningful initiatives. So partnering with them gives JamFi exposure to real physical assets and direct participation in the growing RWA economy. It also allows us to support impactful ventures while adding long-term credibility and value diversity to the ecosystem. RWA is one of the biggest and fastest expanding trends in 2025 and beyond, and integrating Water 150 positions JamFi early in this space. This partnership essentially extends JamFi from being purely digital into something with real-world utility and long-term stability. Well, the next partner is Collably Network. Collably Network is building a social and creator infrastructure inside Web3 that helps projects collaborate, so create content, run campaigns, and expand their presence across digital communities. It acts as a communication engine that allows projects to scale their visibility much faster. For JamFi, this partnership gives access to a broad network of creators, boosts our brand visibility, and strengthens how our content spreads across Web3. It also opens new user acquisition channels and makes collaboration with calls and communities much more streamlined. Overall, Collably amplifies JamFi's communication power and ensures that our ecosystem becomes more noticeable and influential throughout the Web3 space. Our next partner is IDN World, a next-generation chain and ecosystem focused on a standardized Layer 2 public blockchain network that supports smart contract deployment, token and NFT issuance, and advanced data distribution infrastructure. This is a deeply technical partner that expands JamFi's capabilities on the foundational level. This partnership matters because it gives JamFi integration with a new Layer 2 network, opens the door to future token deployment, NFT utility, and cross-chain flows. It gives us access to a fresh ecosystem with its own user base. It also diversifies our infrastructure footprint, making the overall ecosystem more adaptable and ready for the new opportunities. By aligning with IDN World, JamFi positions itself not only in the Web3 financial layer, but also within the underlying chain infrastructure, expanding our technical reach and the scope of what we can build next. Together, these collaborations create a strong foundation for JamFi's long-term growth. Flipper covers liquidity, AI, and onboarding. Water 150 brings real-world assets and credibility. Collably strengthens our communication layer and community expansion. IDN World adds chain-level infrastructure and broadens our technical ecosystem. Each partner reinforces a key part of our product vision, helping users earn, grow, use, and eventually spend their assets in a complete and continuous cycle. This is how JamFi evolves, from just a DeFi tool into a full interconnected financial ecosystem. Well, and these are only the partnerships we've announced so far. Behind the scenes, we've already finalized several new integrations, including a few major collaborations that will significantly expand JamFi's reach, utility, and liquidity. Stay tuned, because the next wave of partnerships will take JamFi to an entirely new level. Thanks for watching, and welcome to a new era of practical, real-world DeFi.